Hello everyone. Before we begin, I want to ask one thing. Since when is a human being required to reveal the contents of their private life just to satisfy the curiosity of strangers on the internet? Because today, what's happening to Jungkook has crossed the line. This is no longer just a rumor, no longer fandom drama. It has turned into an absurd storm of hatred, and it all started from something that doesn't even have a clear shape. Welcome back to Jikook Moments. In this video, we're going to break down what's happening right now, the hate Jungkook is receiving, the suspicious patterns in the media, the baseless rumors, and how all of this is strangely tied to the unique dynamic between Jimin and Jungkook that always ends up becoming a magnet for public attention. This isn't about blind defending. This is about logic, about recurring patterns, about how an artist who has always been professional is suddenly turned into a target without any solid evidence. And most importantly, this is about how visual reality, emotional connection, and the long history of Jikook cannot simply be erased by cheap rumors. The hate Jungkook is currently receiving is genuinely alarming, and this isn't an exaggeration. This is a fact. The situation has reached the point where even being a spectator feels painful. Every day, non-stop, new comments appear, new theories, new accusations. People attack him without understanding any context, while others just repeat stupid rumors they heard like robots with no ability to think. And the sadder part? All of this exploded because of something that isn't even clear. There's no evidence, no solid statement, just piles of rumors, gossip, speculation, and so-called leaks from anonymous accounts. No one knows who they are or where they come from. Yet somehow, the internet decided that Jungkook deserves to be buried under hate as if he committed a major crime. As if insulting Jungkook is the latest trend everyone must follow. They slap harsh labels on him, liar, fake, bad boyfriend, even accuse him of hurting someone whose identity isn't even confirmed. All because he didn't show up to explain a relationship he never even acknowledged in the first place. Since when are idols required to announce their love life to the public? Since when is a person, a human being, obligated to expose their entire life just to satisfy strangers online? Even more ironic, people casually accuse Jungkook of hurting his fans. But the ones truly hurting fans are the people who invent stories for fun, the accounts that manufacture drama, and the sensationalist media that deliberately exploits his name for clicks and profit. They create the chaos, yet Jungkook gets the blame. As a fandom, after years of supporting them, shouldn't we understand by now that an idol's private life is still private? There are boundaries that should never be crossed. We have no right to demand explanations about their relationships, feelings, or life off stage. Yet so many people act as if Jungkook owes them a detailed report of everything he does. As if all his hard work up to this point still isn't enough for people to respect him as a human being. What's truly frustrating is that none of the circulating information is confirmed. Everything is speculation. The company did release a statement, but even that only made things more confusing, ambiguous, indirect, almost as if it was intentionally crafted to keep the controversy alive. Instead of solving the issue, they seem to be worsening the situation. And the most suspicious part is the timing. Right when the news about the CEO of Big Hit Music was heating up, right when the public started questioning more important matters, suddenly Jungkook's scandal appeared. Suddenly. Without context. Without explanation. Within hours, public focus shifted 180 degrees. Articles about the CEO vanished from media front pages. All conversations switched to Jungkook. Too coincidental, isn't it? It wouldn't be the first time the entertainment industry used an artist as a distraction. It's happened many times, idols used as shields when companies get into trouble. So it's not surprising that this whole drama feels like a strategic move. And as always, the artist, not the management, ends up facing the consequences. What disappoints me the most is how easily people fall for media manipulation. Information that isn't even confirmed somehow turns into facts, simply because it's repeated over and over. Jungkook becomes the center of a storm without ever being given the chance to speak. His name is used for cheap sensationalism, mocked, reduced to gossip fodder. All without evidence, without logic, without humanity. And then suddenly, people demand transparency. They say Jungkook owes fans an explanation. The irony is unbelievable. The same people who don't respect his privacy suddenly pretend to care. Jungkook has always been professional, always performs wholeheartedly, always shows respect for fans and his craft. Since debut, he has carried immense pressure, yet he remains humble. So why do people feel he deserves this inhumane hatred just because of baseless rumors? It's truly absurd. Then, there's another group telling everyone to stop talking about Jikook. They call it delulu, fake, not real, over, abandoned by the idol, and every hurtful phrase imaginable. They say we were lied to. But who ever promised anything? Jimin and Jungkook never lied to us. Never claimed something that wasn't true. Never crafted manipulative illusions. If we believe in their connection, it's because we see it. Not because they said anything. We see the way Jungkook treats Jimin. His deep stares, the natural touches, the way he always finds Jimin in a crowd, the unintentional jealousy. Those things cannot be faked. And Jimin? He becomes the softest version of himself near Jungkook. More affectionate, more relaxed, more warm, like someone deeply accustomed to consistent care from one particular person. That kind of dynamic can't be forced. It grows. Over years. Their relationship has developed with such a clear pattern. More closeness, more consistency, more intimacy. Their interactions never feel scripted. Never like cheap fan service. Everything is natural, flowing, even when they try to hold it back. But still, they've never confirmed anything. And that matters. That is a boundary we must respect. They owe us nothing. They never said, "This is our relationship." Everything we feel comes from what they've shown, not from promises. Now, even though the rumors about Jungkook are wild right now, I still believe in their bond. Because what they've shown for years cannot be erased. No rumor is strong enough to overwrite the energy they've shared. And, strangely, this entire drama feels like a repetition of an old pattern. Back then, when Jimin and Jungkook became closer, suddenly there was a rumor about Jimin. Out of nowhere, their interactions decreased. And now, after they've been seen together again, after they were so natural and comfortable in Are You Sure? After the connection felt alive again, suddenly a rumor about Jungkook exploded. Too coincidental to be coincidental. As if there's a bigger pattern behind the scenes. As if whenever they appear too close, something magically appears to tone it down. But no matter what happens, I won't stop believing in their closeness. If one day they truly have their own partners and publicly admit it, I will accept it wholeheartedly. Their happiness is always the priority. But even if that day comes, the visual and emotional history they built won't disappear. It can't be erased. No rumor can overwrite what we've all seen. Nothing can erase the way they always gravitate toward each other. The way Jungkook always finds his way to Jimin. The way Jimin melts beside Jungkook. The way they always look like home to one another. That's not delusion. That's not coincidence. That's connection. Energy. A history built over years, and no rumor, no media, no hate can erase what we've witnessed with our own eyes. All of that is real. We feel it. We recognize it. And nothing can make us doubt what we've seen all these years. So in the end, rumors don't define who Jungkook is. Gossip doesn't determine his worth. And viral hate cannot erase what years of evidence have shown us. The connection between Jimin and Jungkook is not something that can be destroyed by random theories from anonymous accounts. Not something that can be overshadowed by a sudden scandal that just happens to appear when bigger issues should be discussed. And not something that can be manipulated by media chasing clicks. What we've seen, their gazes, the way they find each other, the unique comfort that only appears when they're together, none of that is delusion. None of it is fan service. It is emotional history. We may discuss, we may disagree, but one thing remains. They are human. They deserve privacy. They owe no explanation to anyone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with the most complete analyses, moments, and discussions about Jikook. See you in the next video. And remember, the truth is always simpler than the drama people create.